Hey y'all, this is Rio. Welcome back to another episode of Painting Passports. We're in the North American Hummingbird book, and I am excited to tell you that we are ready to go here with this hummingbird. Now, I have taken the liberty to tape him off, so let me see if I can push this up just a little further. It's going to be difficult for me, but I want you to be able to see it all. There we go. I have taped him off, and I've taken a stencil and I've drawn some bubbles in the background just because I'm experimenting to the nines with trying to stretch what I've done. I've also taken the liberty of swatching all of these colors. Yeah, all of those have been swatched in preparation for this one tiny little task here. Well, it's not really a tiny task, it's a big task. Coloring these has proven to be challenging, very challenging. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, here are the colors that we're working with. We have a reference photo. I took the liberty to swatch these before we got started. That's so satisfying to see that. So, I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to get started. I'm going to set these aside. You hear my cat, she's protesting wanting to go back outside for the evening. It is super late at night, and I am still filming tutorials for y'all because I want you to have this book. This book is super cool, super cool. So, let's get started. First thing I want to do is, I'm going to grab the Broad-Billed Pale Red Orange Fluorescent colored pencil, and I just want to put down I'm going to color the whole bird fluorescent red orange. There's a method to my madness. I like to start the painting with everything covered to a certain degree anyway. There's not a lot of white on this, so, and even if there was, I just go back in with the gouache. So now we have to decide. I feel like I want to put some pink in here, right here. Maybe a little bit here around his eyes. Definitely some here underneath his bottom side of his bill. I kind of feel like I also am feeling like I might want a halo effect around him. So I'm just going to come in here and very carefully just color outside the lines. You know, I'm okay with this. I like that Art Deco retro feel. I don't know, I just really like it. Okay, that's been handled. So now we have to decide what we're going to do first. So I say, let's grab some of the pencils here. Let's grab Tidal Blue, number 39, in the Brute Fooner. I don't know why I have a hard time saying that. I feel like right here, in this section, we just have, we have cat hair. You know what? I'm curious as to what color this one is. This one feels like it's got a little more green in it. Blue-green, yes. Ooh. Okay, that needs to be sharp before we use it, and it needs to be used like up here. Underneath. That's pretty cool. Okay. So then we're gonna grab this one, which is emerald green. We're gonna come over here with the emerald. Oh yeah. We're kicking it over here with the emerald green here. I like these, but I don't think their pigment load is very high. So I'm gonna reserve judgment for now on the colored pencils, but I just feel like their pigment load is not what it could be. And I feel like the Prismacolor Cobalt Turquoise, let's try this. Yes! Look how beautiful that is. Yes, queen. Okay. Okay. I'm figuring this out. Sorry, y'all. I got in the zone there really quickly. I have not created freely just to create in so long that I think I need to break out some canvas and not film myself and just take the time to paint something beautiful. Maybe, what the hell, maybe paint something ugly, I don't know. This is True Blue. I'm coming in and I'm just sort of blocking out where I feel like we have definitely got some feathers going on here. See that? That's what we're going for. I'll just map this out a little bit here. this is the non-photo blue. I feel like I see it over here. And again, we're just, you know, kind of laying in some colors here. I'll get exact shortly. How's that looking? Not looking too bad. I like where this is going, and I'll tell you, the warm-up on the first few pages is making this a lot easier to just get into the flow of creating this. So I have started getting my little feathers together here, which is going to be the greens, and Lord have mercy, now I don't remember what I did. You know what? I should have left my paint pens out. Now I know that I hit it with some of the fluorescent yellow to get it to emerald up like that. I know I used my cobalt turquoise. I also know I used my peacock. Where's that at? Where is that pencil at? Hello? Oh, that one goes over here. Where did I put it? Y'all, I need a babysitter to keep up with what I'm doing here. Is it this one? There it is. There's the peacock. That, for sure. Okay, I know as I'm looking at him here, I know I've got some, it ain't that color. It is, however, similar to this. Oh Lord, they're fighting. Hang on. Y'all, we're keeping it real up in here. We got cat fights going on in the cat tree. We got thunder and lightning happening around us. The Hubs is home this morning doing a video meeting downstairs, so he's gonna come blasting in at any time. So we're just gonna try to get ahead of this before all the interruptions start. I'm kind of focusing on, I want to focus on his butt right here, because I've got to get some of that dark color around there. So, I'm thinking, ooh, that's the black. That's what I was looking for earlier. I don't need black though. I need, ooh, yeah, there we go. 90% cool gray. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The first thing we're gonna do is, I know I've got feathers here and here. I'm just gonna kind of outline those just a skosh. And I know I've got, this here is darker. And that's darker. And underneath this, it's amazing that I was even able to separate out what is what here. I'm gonna add a little bit of it here as well. Just coming in with some of that cool gray. This is the 90% cool gray, which means that it's a blue gray, not a red gray or a yellow gray. And these Prismacolor colored pencils are just glorious souls here. I just absolutely love them. I am simply coming in and very, very carefully trying to tell myself where some of these things are. Some of the ridges in the feathers, etc. Got a little bit of color here. Got a little bit of color here. And really, my pencil's not even sharp enough to be in these areas. These Prismacolors are super soft. Coloring in the direction of the feathers. We've got a feather there. And we've got a feather here. And there's probably more feathers. These little guys are so teeny tiny. I'm just gonna be happy with the idea of where a feather is. Especially color this. Still using that same 90 cool gray. Now I'm going to switch to the 70% cool gray. Because this feather right here is not as dark. It's just not. I'm gonna just go ahead and color that in. This down here. Make a swoop over that. And make sure we separate. Tell ourselves why that one's different. Come over here and just color a little bit of that in. Now I'm gonna pick up the clay rose and I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna start adding a little bit of detail here. Now I've got the gray lavender. Now I've got the cloud blue. Look how nice that looks when you get these colors layered right and you lock them in. And then we'll come back over all of these with some fun. Let's get all the scratches. I don't like being able to see the scratchy marks. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? That's pretty good, I think. So I want to leave these colors out because these are the ones that I used here for those colors. Now I'm going to grab deep rose. Come in here and start working the different colors of his beak. I want his beak to really stand out. I've got to put in those light colors first. Then we'll go in there and we'll work the darker colors. So I've got the fluorescent color down first. Now I want red. I don't know what red I want though. That's why we've got this here. I don't know if I like that red or if I like this red. Okay. Or if I like this red. Oh, that red there is good. Okay, so right underneath here, I've got red, and then I've got like an orange. It's almost like it's a there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna take this and we're gonna go right over the top of it because the cloud blue is going to give the illusion that there's a highlight on that. Then we're going to go back to the let's see, this is the color we really need. I'm going to grab the indigo and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to lightly color the top, but really color the bottom. And again, I'm gingerly touching this because this thing is so tiny that you can't just get in there and get after it. It's just not happening. Okay, so those colors can all go back as far as I can tell. There probably needs to be a little bit of orange there, so I'm going to grab some fluorescent orange and come across the top of this like that. Ooh, look at that. Yep, I like that. Okay. I just randomly grabbed one, so, you know, use whichever one you want. It really doesn't matter. Okay, now let's get into these feathers here. Now, you know that I am tried and true with the Prismacolors. I love them. So we're going to see what we can come up with getting his feathers in there. I want this part to pop out, to come forward. Well, okay, let's see what we can do here. Peacock green, shall we? Now, I'm sure that the feather pattern is not going to be exact on this. I'm just kind of, their feather pattern is like scallops. Think of it like scallops. So you're putting them in and they sort of taper as they come up and they get tighter together. And they get tinier up on his head. And you just need to take your time. I'm gonna draw a little line right there. Tell myself that this part I want dark right in here, and then I want this to fluff out. I'm even gonna color in the direction, in the illusion of there being, and I'm using denim blue right now. Don't know if that's the right color to be using right now, but that's the one I grabbed. That's the other thing you'll kind of start to get the hang of. It almost, as long as the color family is correct, it really doesn't matter what colors you're using. And you see how I'm managing to leave some of that lighter color shining through there. And you're literally just, the name of the game here is literally just layering the colors. And I know I said I was gonna attempt to make this one different. This one was gonna be the one that was like, oh wow, look at that, it's so cute. I'm gonna come in here and get all these lined out. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put that on there. And then we're gonna go with a lighter color here. See, none of this looks even remotely connected. This goes over this. This has to be a lot darker here. Ooh. Okay, well that's probably okay for a minute. This is that indigo blue. Now we're gonna grab, ooh, that's black. I don't know that this is gonna be a good idea. Maybe it's okay. Well, over the indigo blue, the black acts like it is Payne's gray, which is, really kind of what we did want. So that's okay. This has got to get darker. This has got to get darker here. And his little feet have to get dealt with. That's a fact. I'm gonna sharpen this because I need a point. We're gonna come in here. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Okay, we got that color in there. Let's grab an actual fluorescent green and see what it looks like in this. Peacock. Violet blue works over here. Oh, is that good? Is that a good color? Oh, is it? Let's see here. Color him in like this. I have got that $9.92. I can't see what the color is because y'all, I need brand new pencils, something fierce. Where is that indigo? I want the violet blue right here. Let's go in here with the violet blue on this side, and then we're going to add a little bit of the gray to the top of that too. Ooh, this bird is beautiful. My goodness. This bird is seriously beautiful. Now I'm scrubbing this. I'm really scrubbing this with the Brute Fooner colored pencil. These guys are not very pigmented, which is, you know, kind of okay in this situation. But I'm struggling to get the, you know, colors that I want here. Struggling a little bit. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the magenta from the Brute Fooner. See if I get some of that purple back up in there. There we go. Okay, that one's about all it's got for there. I'm gonna grab the tile blue and see if I can start putting in some strokes over here with this tile blue. Looks like it. I also feel like I want to put in, call me crazy, but I love this color right here, this light pink. So I'm going to put in some of this light pink in just some of these areas over here because I just really like it. We're about to make mud there, so we're going to quit. Now right on top of that, we're gonna go with that indigo. Right here, right underneath him. Because we are seriously trying to accentuate what's going on right here. And as usual, I really wanted this to be impressionistic, loose, and here we are. With the opposite of that, pretty much the opposite of that. Okay, look how cute he is though. I'm not a fan of this right here, but I think that I have markers that I can come over here and touch some of that with and like make it look a little more, it needs to be more iridescent. Look how pretty these colors are together though. Lord have mercy. Here we are. Okay, real quick. Let's do his teeny tiny little baby feet here, if we can even see them. I've got a periwinkle. His little tiny toenails, my goodness. I don't like this area right here. This area right here just didn't develop the way I wanted it to. It doesn't have enough interference colors in it. So I'm gonna have to figure something out there because I'm not happy with it. I'm just not happy with the way it looks. So, same with this. It's okay. I'll get it the way I want it. Now I'm going to take the same periwinkle and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to start outlining the tree, the lines in the tree. Because even though this branch reads like white, I see a lot of this periwinkle in it. Okay, so we've outlined it with the periwinkle. Now, I really want to do this one with feels like this right here has got some yellows in it, which is I'm using the goldenrod to kind of lay that in there. Then I'm going to grab the mineral orange to make it even darker in there. Then I'm going to go back to that indigo. That indigo was working for us just like a Payne's grade would if I was using paint. Gotta be careful though, because it does go green when you're using these oranges. It does have a tendency to be a little bit green. I also feel like I don't want, I feel like I want to do that in the paint, with the paint pens. So then let's rip this off like a band-aid and figure out what we're going to do for the background color. So I also want to which one is this? $8.99. Huh. Well. Oh, okay. That was $8.99. Now we want, I'm gonna set these right here. Now I want number 8. Let's get the markers that we know we're gonna be using. So I'm here to tell you that I think that 602 is a winner on this bird. 722 is a winner on this bird. I want 819. It's That's what I want. And I want 8. $56, which is that one. That one's like really, really, really neon-y. Okay. Y'all, I got the back door open to the studio. It's raining. It feels like fall. I'm not happy about fall this year. It's the first time I've never been happy about fall because we have a boat and I have thoroughly enjoyed my summer. And it's not a ski boat, it's a fishing boat. And I have thoroughly enjoyed being out on the water with my husband every weekend. Thoroughly enjoyed that. And I do not want that to end. So, anyway. Okay. So, I feel like, what else? I need 8, 19. I set aside all the colors that I was thinking might get used in this. Oh my Lord, there's more. Okay. I set aside all the colors that I thought maybe would get used in this here. Over here in this big old jumbo pile. I can't even get them with my hands. Hang on, I'm coming. Oh Lord. I didn't want to put them back. Once I get them out and I think I'm going to use them, I don't put them back until it's done. And once the painting is done, then I put everything away and I start all over again. So I need 8, 19, which is, of course, right in the middle. I need this one. I need 821. I need that one. Probably need 601. Where you at, baby? Right here, okay. 662 looks like it might be fun to play with. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. Maybe 722. Where you at? I don't see it. Did y'all see it? Maybe I already got it out. 798. Got 748. Did I write that down wrong? I wonder if that's the correct color. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we got it all now. See if we can get this done with this. 659. We'll go ahead and give 659 a little bump there. And 746. That's the color underneath his little sweet little baby face. Okay, we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to pop out that other side because I'm not happy with the way that it looks yet. And it's okay if we just don't get there. It's really okay if we don't get there. It is what it is. It's okay if we don't get there with it. Okay, so this is right in my wheelhouse. These are my love colors right here. These are my love colors. So let's see if we can get this situated here. So then I'm also wondering, what color of background are we going to use with this? See, I swatched them all, and I thought, I'm always leaning towards these pinks lately, but I also thought that these two would be a great combination. The green being the background, the blue being the bubbles. But I also thought that would be fun with super high value bubbles. I love that color right there. Man, I love that color right there. And that color is more in the orange, so it's gonna make the blues just pop. Which is why I kind of took the liberty of outlining them with that. But I gotta do the background because, you know, when I color so hard, they smudge. They just smudge. That's what they need. They smudge. Okay, so let's get into this. So I need 819. 819 needs to come over here and just sing. We're recording, yes. Woo! That ain't quite what I want, is it? $8.19. Let it dry. Might be once it dries. $8.19. $7.22. His little arm over here just ain't quite right. $7.22 is working for me. So I'm just gonna put in a few little fleckies over here. Oh, he's so cute. I want to pop this part of him out right here. I want this to come out. Okay, $7.22 did its job. So then do we want like $8.19 on top of that maybe? I don't know if I'm doing it right or not. I don't know. Okay, 601. Where are you at? 601. Okay, here we go. 601. See, that's kind of the key. You always got to keep that in mind. You can't use the exact same color all over the bird. If you want it to look realistic, you got to move your color palette around as you move around the bird. You got to do that. Okay, so this one's right here. I know for sure this one's here. You hear that blue jay outside squawking? He's mad because I haven't put any sunflower seeds out yet. I'm not going to touch all of it with this blue. I'm using 746. Okay. It's going dry darker. It's going dry darker. That's starting to look pretty good. So then let's see, what do we got here? 602. Where's 602? 602 is right there. So let's just come up here with a little bit of 602 right here. Huh? See if that kind of gives us a little gateway into this sweet little baby here. Now you can't have the light without having some dark. You gotta have the dark in there. 685. Which one is this? Okay. Well, that one feels like it might be like, ooh, no. That one feels like it needs to not be there at all. That's terrible. No. I don't know what I was thinking there. 656. Woo-wee. Yo, I don't know if this is right or not. We're coming up. $8.21. Let's put a little bit of this over here. Let's put a little bit of this up in here. Just around his sweet little face. Because I see it up here around his sweet little face. It kind of reads like a highlight. It ain't really a highlight, but it kind of reads like one, so. Here comes Thor, gonna say hi. So I need a blue, like a 670. Where's my 670? Is that it? Yep, picked it right up. I'm gonna put a little reflective light over here on this side. So he feels a little bit more rounded here. Spread that in. Okay. My eyes are twitching because I'm just ready to get into what we got here. So I'm going to grab 8.25 and 8.27. I got 8.25 right here. Where's 8.27? I need this one. I need this one right here. It's not that for sure. That ain't it. Hi, Bubba. Y'all, Fleet Farm is desperate to sell me things I don't need. I mean, desperate to sell me things I don't need. 8.25 is 8.27 in this pile. I don't see it. Where is 8.27? Oh, it's right here. Let's get the tree handled here for a minute. Because I want the tree to look good. I want that tree to look good. Oh yeah, that's gonna help. I put my readers on. Okay, that was 8.27. Let's go in here with 8.25, and then we'll go in with a little bit darker color. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a hot mess right now, but it's gonna get better. You'll see. Don't judge it yet. Don't judge it yet. hard to control, but I'm learning. And I do think I am getting better at this, so. And as long as I feel like there's been some improvement, I'm gonna be happy with that. This is 646. Sorry, I get into the flow and I just start grabbing colors. Because if it doesn't work, I don't even test these. Because if it doesn't work, I don't care. I can always revamp it, redo it. You know what I'm saying? That is definitely not. We need these to be in the purples, not in the, so 752. Gosh. There we go. Still not liking that 100%. I need a darker purple. Like a gross purple. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so we've kind of got that handled with regards to the higher value colors, you know, all of that jazz. Not terrible. It's not where we're gonna land because this is not, that needs to be darker, but see what we can do is take this indigo here, get up in here and start making some. Let me do a darker. Which one is this? Which one is this? This is the raspberry. Got the black grape. That's Thor coming in to say hi again. Y'all, I'm not going to keep them out of the studio. They live here, so Thor says hi. Oh goodness. That's not quite the color that we really want there for that. And draw some lines through here and then figure it out later, because you know that's what happens. Oh, I'm gonna do this, you know, impressionistically, and then that's just a lie I told myself. Really, it's just a lie that I told myself. Okay, let's talk about the background, because I can add more to the bird, no problem, but the background. So, $8.18 and $8.88 are supposed to be my background colors. Well, I was thinking about having them be my background colors. It really wasn't set in stone because, you know, where is it? $8.99, I mean, right here. Okay. So it's either this or $8.54. And $7.06. Where are you? $7.06. $7.06. Let's see here. $7.04. Hold please while I look for $7.06. Because $7.06 is this one right here. Where are you? $7.03. Ooh, come on now. Where are you at? Are you hiding? Don't hide. Okay, I've decided that I'm gonna play it safe. If I don't like it, I'll paint over it. So 8.18 for the circles. And I'm doing these first so I can just give myself guidance as to where they are, and then I'll go in with the other color, and that will, you know, I'm sure I'll have to come back in and touch up the circles again, and that's okay. That's really pretty. What if we just make it this color? And then the entire background is just glitter. Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot. What do you think? I like that a lot. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. Okay. So, I don't think that that green is adding to the situation. Oh, maybe that's what we do. Okay, let's try that. Let's get rid of this green because I'm not sure I like it. So then, what if we go around the bird with different colors of the fluorescence, because I'm obsessed with the fluorescence. All the way into maybe like the purples. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. See, that almost gives you the halo effect all by itself there. Excuse me. Man. There must be something in the air. I've been sneezing a lot lately, and I hope I'm not coming down with something, because woo, I'm going to be not happy about that. Look how cute that is. Okay, so let's just work the bubbles. Let's just work them. And then we'll go back in with the paint, and we will yeah, I know, I stopped mid-sentence. I'm thinking. That one's got to be repainted because I got too much in there. It's okay. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I can fix that though. See, the paper has just got lots of, I forget what it's called, but it's the dust. These pencils get a little dusty. And I'm not looking for the dusty. there's that. Forgive me, y'all. I'm wearing readers on top of my glasses and they're pushing on my nose and I think it's making the sniffles happen. Okay. I got these white pens off of Temu. 10 out of 10 would not recommend these. They're not opaque. They're just not opaque. Okay. Let's see here. Hold, please. Okay, so what if we take this and I take the green and I outline the edge? I don't know. Maybe that ain't the right color to do. I don't know. I feel like I want to fill it in though. I don't like the white showing. What if I just do it? What if I just fill it in? Very satisfying, really. I'll come back in and make these better. much better. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, that's so much better. Okay, so now let's work the circles. I'm going to come back in with the blue and I'm going to redo the bubbles. And yes, I know, this is just for practice and I'm really going overboard, but part of why I do this is that I'm pushing myself to get so much better at these backgrounds. I want whimsy in my life. And the backgrounds, I sort of give myself permission to just cut loose. Okay, now let's go back over it with this. It's really hard to get a perfect circle with these brushes, but it's okay. Because if I were okay, those look pretty good. Let's let that dry and come back. Okay, we're gonna go mix media here. I've got a bunch of fluorescent colored jelly pens here, and I'm gonna get after it with some of these. I also have this Uniball roller that I'm telling y'all, I cannot get this thing to work. I don't understand why I can't get mine to work. I need a gel pen that is gonna perform. That one just don't. This is worthless. Now I got a pasta pen in here I ain't used yet. What about this one? Let's see if this one will work. This one is one of them push down and let it all drip out pens. So, you know, it will get the job done, but it's going to leave a whole lot of ink on your surface. Are we recording? Yes, we are. Okay. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not a fan of that. Let's see here. I've never even used this one before. Maybe there's one open over here. Hang on. Woo, wait. Okay, I got a Posca. White pens. You just gotta find your right white pen. You gotta find the right one because it makes all the difference in the world, really and truly. Let's take this and go around here. Woo! Oh, this color makes them little bubbles just pop. Hi, Thor. I can tell that that's Thor without even looking at him. It's raining outside today, so they normally play outside all day long. So they're looking for something else to do today. Wow, I'm impressed by these. These are kind of fun. Let's see, let's do pink. I love this color. Y'all know I love this color. Woo wait, that is some bright bubble color there. My goodness. I'm just barely touching just random areas of these bubbles. I don't want it to look like I have circled them all exactly the same. I just kind of want to play. That's really what these sketchbooks are about, is playing in the paint, giving yourself permission to really wreck a page so you can get better. Without the stress of trying to figure out what you're going to draw. Ooh, I don't like that orange. That orange has got to go. No. Let's see if we like this one better. Not really. No. Okay, how about the lime green? What do we think about the lime green? Oh, we like it. Oh yes, that lime green is fun. Look at that. Okay, that's fun. Let's see this pink now. Let's go back to this one. Let's see what this one does. Sounds like the fluorescent red, I think. Ooh, that's a little too much. It's a little too much. Okay, now let's go back to this one. This is like that turquoisey color. I really like it. Here we go. That's a beautiful color too. That's a good combo. Yeah. This is fun. Oh my goodness. If you get too much on, just touch it. Just touch it with your finger. That'll bring it right back down. And, you know, we're going to go back in here with some white and highlight these. And make them all super pretty. I'm not a fan of that one either. It's like, it's not opaque enough. Oh, that one's never gonna be okay. You know what, y'all? When in doubt, switch to I'm gonna break out. I know I'm going just the extra mile here with this. I have these Nipro paintbrushes that I have yet to even use, and I have white gouache paint. I'm going to get my way. I'm going to get what I want here. This really could almost be like a Christmas card if it was done properly. Look at that. Going straight into it. Is it perfect? No, it's not. It's kind of the beauty of it. Am I spending way too much time on this project? Yes, I am. But seriously, what else am I going to obsess about? Well, there she is. I took the tape off. We had a little tear right over here, but I think that if I can come in right here and just touch that up. Y'all, I am tickled pink with this, okay? The only thing is that I don't have the interference colors to make him all sparkly like we know he is. That part is lost in this translation. However, look how good he looks. He does look good. He does look really, really good. And then I'm wondering if I took... There we go. There we go. And we pop that up just a little bit more. So he's got some fluff and stuff going on right there. And I don't want it to be overpowering, so I just put it down and then I just touch it with my finger. So, but my goodness, that is working out in my favor there. Okay, I gotta quit. I gotta just stop. I just have to stop because this is just a teeny tiny little baby thing here, and we're done. So let me zoom in. All right, y'all, that's it. Another one down in the North American Hummingbird painting passport. I really like the way this one has turned out. I feel like I've got my mojo back. And so I'm ready to move on to another page. So thanks for joining me in the studio. I'm Rio, and I'll see you on the next page.